Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinar here with more Sekiro. Last time we continued our adventures here in Senpo Temple, and we found lots and lots of centipedes. Way more centipedes than I would ever hope to find. Centipede-infested Undying, centipede wannabes, centipede posers. I don't know exactly what we're calling them. But it's almost like we're at Bergenworth, but in 14th century Japan, and instead of eyes, we're looking for legs. Can never have enough legs, apparently. So we've also been trying, we've got a few different mysteries. We briefly encountered the folding panel monkeys, a name for a boss or mini-boss that I never would have imagined. We've got to find out what the heck is going on with that. And we also need to find what is going on with this kite. And the idea had occurred to me. Aha, here it is. So briefly, sometimes I do log in off camera to kind of just think about things that I have picked up. I like reviewing item descriptions, rereading things, rereading skills, looking at skill trees. I like considering all the decision points and trying to absorb things sometimes in between recording sessions. And one of the things I did look at was this remnant. And I have seen a few other remnants. I'm not sure if we have noted them here on the main playthrough, but I have at least seen some on during a fresh file. There is text attached to some of these. We do actually have actual messages sometimes. And this one says, should try controlling. And I don't think if we watch the remnant, it actually has anything useful. I don't remember exactly what it did, but it put the idea in my head here. We had only done the L3. We had only pressed L3 to put the kite up in the air. And then we had not done anything else. Is there anything else that we can do while controlling this? Is there any sort of... I was wondering if maybe we might be able to... I'm trying my other buttons here, but they're not doing anything. Because it's very... Okay, should try controlling. Yeah, I don't exactly know what we're supposed to do then, because I thought maybe that it was a remnant that was trying to tell us, oh, you're supposed to actually maneuver the kite somehow. But I don't know what this would do. I don't know if it's supposed to be somehow connected to... There's that opening over there where we can see the molted snake skin, and it feels like at some point here we're going to be encountering the snake once again. I can also see these grappling points across on the cliff face. There are several sets of grappling points, which maybe I can somehow reach from this side, and I just haven't found the right place to jump to. Because if I let go, the kite just comes back down. I don't suppose I am supposed to cut this, am I? Like, I don't think it's that kind of a... I can't actually interact with the kite in that way, so I don't know what this is supposed to be. So we're just going to leave this for now. Maybe I'll touch a couple of these, see if they have any clues. That one had a lot of ratings. Surely not backstab, death blow, then ought to be bliss. What? Huh? Question mark? So we are starting to find some messages here with the remnants. I am curious just to see what the hell is he just deflect spamming? Deflect spamming. if it has high ratings, it's probably deflect spam. Because when all else fails, just deflect spam. All right. Oh, he's doing Ichimonji on it, huh? I don't think that's going to do anything, but what the hell, we'll try it. I don't think you can actually... That made a very... I didn't realize that it explodes the... It explodes. That the dirt flies so violently in the wake of that. But I thought for a second I actually did something to this. Okay, enough of the kite. Enough of the kite. Let's go now. We are at a point where we're going to head back to the temple. And we're going to use a couple coin purses here because we're at a pretty good spot to give another go on the folding panel monkeys. I hope I'm getting that name right. We'll find out shortly. I just didn't want to try it. I was in no position the first time that we were there. I was totally not ready for a boss fight or anything resembling it because I was pretty high. I was pretty close to the next skill point and we had a lot of sen. We don't have any of that right now. We are low on sen. We're still very far away from the next experience or skill point. So let's sell a couple coin purses here because we're gonna go ahead and purchase a prosthetic upgrade. Get another one of these. We finally have, I think, we're getting pretty healthy in terms of upgrade materials. And I have been off camera looking over some of the tier 3 upgrades. There's a few pretty interesting ones. The most interesting one to me is this gouging top. I really like the idea of the fact that we can get the shuriken to damage an enemy even if they are guarding. That sounds like it could be very, very useful. So even though we have not used the spear yet, I'm going to get this upgrade to it because it unlocks the ability for us to get the gouging top. And we even have the magnetite if we wanted to go ahead and purchase that right now. But we'll hold off on popping any more coin purses. We'll just get the loaded spear thrust type, which is still kind of a weird name. But let's get that. It also unlocks tier 4 information. That's kind of cool. These cost 1,000, huh? Oh, shit. There is the Phantom Kunai. We finally can see the upgrade that uses the Phantom Kunai that we bought so long ago. We dipped into all of our savings just to buy this item that we have not been able to even look at in terms of using it on this screen. But now we have it, and we have all the materials, actually. Lumps of fat wax. We are ready to go. But we are going to need both gouging top and the aged feather mistraven. What does it actually do? Let's see. Lady Butterfly's kunai fitted into the shuriken wheel creates a special sound when thrown, which causes phantom butterflies to follow the path of the kunai. The phantom butterflies chase after enemies and inflict damage even when guarded. So we're basically bringing the butterfly attack that Lady Butterfly had. Awesome. I like the sound of that. We are going to need to make quite a bit of investment here to get, because I think these yeah, these are the two prerequisites here that we need to unlock. So something to work toward. There's some other abilities here that we will look over maybe a little bit later. Spiral Spear, Sparking Axe. Some of these are kind of, they feel almost like fusion abilities, right? They're sort of taking some of the previous, well, maybe not. I thought maybe we were like infusing firecrackers into this based on the image. We'll look more closely at these later. What is this material here? Pine resin ember. We haven't even seen that. Adamantite scrap. Some of these materials we have not even found anywhere. So it's going to be some time before we unlock those. There is so much to explore in terms of... it's probably going to be one of these things that you're going to have to explore with multiple playthroughs in order to really see everything in action. Okay, I think we are at a point where we're going to try... Was there anything else that I wanted to try before we go back to the main hall? I think that's where we're going to head. We have this... the Bell Demon's Temple. I do want to try that at some point, but let's give a go to... I want to see... I have to know, just for my own curiosity, I have to know more about what is going on with this. And we'll bring out our shuriken here. We're not going to worry too much about... Probably not going to need the rice. We'll default to Shadow Rush. And let's go ahead and jump back in here because we'll read the bell again. Is it a key item? Or did it actually disappear? It actually looks like it has... Oh no, it's at the bottom. Bipronged bell made of aged bronze. When rung, monkeys and wolves alike are returned to their initial states. However, a monkey caught in the folding screen will not escape, whether the bell is rung or not. What the hell? I really don't know what to make of that. So I think this is one of those things that you just need to kind of do and see in action before you start to make sense of it. So let's give it a go. I'm kind of hoping it will replay the cutscene here, because I kind of want to watch this one more time. Because I was so caught off guard the first time, I really was just like, no, I don't want to go into a boss fight. So we're ringing the bell and we're kind of, yeah, we're meditating here. At first I thought we were maybe going into another memory similar to Hirata Estate, and maybe we are. But it didn't have any sort of prompt like it did before that said 3 years ago. I do not recognize this location. Like, maybe the architecture is kind of similar to places we've been before, but the layout does not seem familiar. Oh. The monkeys are all doing something a little different, aren't they? I hadn't seen that either. This one looks like it's listening. And then the others looked like one was looking and one was like talking or shouting. Also, you have like a purple vapor behind you. So yeah, so those... there are grapple points. There's also a person over there. What exactly are we supposed to be doing here? There's not anybody immediately attacking us. Was that the monkey there on the roof? Thought I saw... Is that one of... That one looks like it has a green trail. There are multiple monkeys, aren't there? Obviously folding screen monkeys. That would make sense. So they're in... What does this mean? I'm also curious to know, there was a person over here. There was a... Can I actually talk with you? The Halls of Illusion. What a fascinating encounter. Have we ever had anything like this? Where you sort of, you can talk to an NPC like during the fight, theoretically? I guess let's get the information here. You're going to give us a how to beat each one of these? Is that what you're going to do? The scene monkey. Yeah, they were doing different things, weren't they? So we really have to sneak up on him? Exceedingly timid. All right. The purple kimono monkey. Kimonos, that's what they're called. He's just a troll, huh? So purple is seeing, orange is speaking, and green would be the hearing monkey? Also exceedingly timid. Okay, a couple of them are exceedingly timid. That is so fascinating. The Illusory Hall Monk.
私は元老を出たいとは思いません。ここは大抵静かですし、ある意味仏様の悟りに近しい、そんな風に感じるのです。ああ、そういえば、かつてあなたと同じく使命ある者がおりました。しばらく猿たちを追いかけていたと思いますが、いつか静かになりました。そなたが猿たちを捕まえられるよう願っていますよ。
This is so different from any other. Like, I don't even know if we're under threat from. It sounds like the monkeys are just trying to get away from you, and your challenge is going to be getting to them and sneaking up on them. I'm very curious to find out. This guy does look a little fucked up, though. It looks like this guy has been here a long time. Who knows exactly? We're in like a Hall of Illusions, so who knows exactly what is real and what is not. What a crazy... I'm also thinking about the fact that we do have snap seeds and whether or not those are going to be useful. We won't use them right now, but let's keep exploring, I guess. I'm just kind of curious to look around for the moment and see what we can find in this place, because it feels like there's like a boss meter on the screen, but I don't really feel in danger at the moment like I did when I first got here. Now that we've sort of gotten a feel for this, what's going on in this place, I feel a little more at ease for the moment. Roaring Hall posting. The noise of the roaring waterfall is deafening. Surely no one can hear anything else in here. Okay. So perhaps this is a room that will help us in dealing with the hearing monkey, which was the green one. I don't know. I mean, we'll wait. We'll find out if we do end up getting attacked by any of them. But right now, I'm just kind of looking around because it feels like maybe there's going to be rooms that are going to be helping us with each of the monkeys. Light Hall note, a bare flame in the wind. When it goes out, the place becomes dark as night. So if I open this door, then these flames go out. I'm guessing that's probably something I want to do. Yeah, so the candles go out, and now Wolf gets the night vision, but the seeing monkey is going to have a tough time, potentially. Is there anything up here? Now, the other part of this is how are we going to get each of the monkeys into these places that we haven't tried chasing after them at all yet. We're just in absorbing information mode right now. Probably one of them is going to see us when we go out here. Because you can hear them running around on the rooftops. What is this place? Abyss Hall note. Nobody told me there was going to be an abyss here. Somebody call Artorias. Below is an abyss. The bottom cannot be seen. Above is darkness. Nothing can be seen. What? Above is darkness as well? Oh, wow, it is really dark. So it's another spot that is really dark. So let's see. So we had the it's the monkeys that, you know, see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. What is the one that is going to... Yeah, I don't know how this is supposed to work yet. Let's just make sure we check all the rooms, and then we'll start we'll start going after the monkeys, I guess. Are they chasing us now? Those are not my footsteps, are they? I think we're being followed. Okay, well, I guess there's a fourth one that was invisible. Is that... That seemed fairly easy, but I guess if you weren't noticing the fact that you're being followed and there were footsteps on the ground, maybe it's not so easy. Okay. This is so strange. This is so bizarre. Can we actually even... Surely there must be a way for us to take damage here somehow, right? There must be something dangerous about this that is going to crop up at some point. What is this place, though, for? I don't see a sign anywhere explaining what this room is supposed to be about. Okay, there's just a bunch of books here, some places to sit and study. Can we see each of the other monkeys? That's why the fourth panel was empty, wasn't it? The fourth one was empty because you could not see the fourth monkey. Okay, so what is this bell for? Is the bell just here to sort of reset things? Is that all it is? It says returns them to their initial states. Why does it say wolves? I haven't seen anything about wolves here yet. I don't know what's up with that. A monkey caught in the folding screen will not escape, whether the bell is rung or not. This must just be a way to sort of reset things, but maybe it doesn't reset the ones that you've already... Because maybe now we have... If we go back to the beginning... Maybe we actually can see the other folding panel. Is this the other room that we have not been? I think so. Is there a note here that explains anything? I don't see one. And now we're back to the monk. So there's a couple rooms that don't appear to have any note. And I'm not sure if they have any special significance. But let's go back over here. I just want to look real quickly at... Oh, look at that. So we have brought one of the monkeys, I think, back to the folding panel. Now, the question is, where are the others? Let's start actually trying to... Now that we have gotten a little bit of the lay of the land here... Let's see if we can start tracking down. Okay, so there is the purple one is up on that roof. The purple one was the seeing one? Is that true? I think purple was seeing, orange was speaking, and green was hearing. So can we find a way? I think it's on this roof. Can I get up here and just come in behind it? Or is it going to... Is probably one of the others is going to spot me. That, I don't think... That's like a distraction. I don't think that was actually one of the monkeys, right? Because the boss health bar did not go down. So there's like phantoms or illusions that are kind of meant to get in our way. So those probably can damage us. Let me look over here at you. Is this the green monkey? It's got the cone around it to help it hear better. Is that what's going on? This is interesting. There's almost like a weird puzzle element to this. What an absolutely... I don't know what to make of this yet. I'm not sure exactly whether I like it. I'm enjoying it so far because it is so different. It just kind of fits in with what we've been doing in Sekiro. It's just such a different game. Oh, you were not smoking green a minute ago. Why are you smoking green now? Is that because you were aware of us? So when you're not aware of us, you don't... I am not sure where any of the others are right now. So I'm going to try to see if we can I don't think we're going to be able to sneak up on the green one, though, because it can hear so well, right? We're going to have to somehow get over by the room that has the waterfalls, right? Because it just knows, even when we're crouching, it knows where we are. So the minute that we try to come close, it's just going to be out. Oh, and then and it's too fast to catch up to, right? It's too fast. It does leave green footprints, which does make it easier to track. But it is far too quick, I think, for us to be able to chase it down. The grappling is a little bit weird here. So I think we are meant to chase it into a... We want to chase it into that direction. We want to chase it over to the waterfall room, I think. I've lost track of it, though, so I need to... Is it over here now? I really have not seen the other two in quite some time. Oh, or is the red one here, too? I think the red one is here as well. It's hard to say. Okay, there is maybe the purple one or the red one. Was there not a red one here? Now I've lost track of them. There's the red one. Okay, so the orange one. It's not red, it's orange. The orange is the one that makes all the noise, right? The orange one... The orange one is the one that alerts the others. And there's the green one. Okay, we need to figure out a way. We want to get maybe around this way. So I think the orange one is actually up here. Can we sneak up on the orange one from this side? How many grappling points are they giving us? They are giving us one up here. Oh, Phantom. Okay. These guys are not too tough, fortunately. And the red one is gone, or I keep saying red. The orange one is gone now as well. I want to maybe get over to this side and try to get them to move back toward the waterfall room. The other thing in play here is there are a couple really dark rooms. And if we could manage... I wonder if the green one is constantly... Where is the other one here? Oh, you're here. Whoops. Come here, buddy. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. We got you. And that's 2 out of 4. Oh, they have terror. That's a little more scary all of a sudden. Terror buildup. Gotta be mindful of terror buildup. Now, I don't know if these guys are just respawning or if they are kind of in set locations. The illusions, that is. They are the only danger so far. We did also take some damage during that, so I guess we got hit, and I didn't quite realize it. So let's put... We don't really need attack power in this. This is all about putting our, I guess, our stealth and maneuverability to its test. So let's put the pacifying agent here in case we start getting ganged up on. And I want to see if we can get you. No, I guess I should have... All right. We'll keep following you and see if eventually you will go to the room with the waterfall. Not sure how difficult that's going to be. Did you go in here? Or did you go on the roof? I think you went in here. There, I see the yellow arrow. Oh, we might be able to actually catch up with you. We're actually running faster than... But you do jump pretty far. Ooh, there's 2 of those guys. So maybe they do respawn after some time? Gonna use a little Shadow Rush here just to be a little safe. Now can we find... I see the green footsteps. They do last for some time. Except where did they go? Does he reset? As in... It feels like he goes back to this spot sometimes, but I think he was down here by the tree. He is down by the tree. We're not going to be able to sneak up on you, but can I make you go to the waterfall room? How do I get you to go to the waterfall room? Because it seems like... Okay, now maybe we're making some progress, but then you go over in this direction. Can I go here and cut you off? I might be able to run as well. I'm not maybe running as fast as I could. Oh, we came back up here. Dang. So I almost kind of need to... You don't seem to naturally go in this direction. You don't seem to naturally head over toward the waterfall. How do we get you to go this way? I have also not seen the purple monkey in forever. The purple monkey, I think, was it's the one in the cutscene when we first get here. And I have no idea. We eventually ran into the orange monkey, but I have no idea where the purple one is at. Let's keep chasing the green one. Wow, actually, they might path in preset ways that you might be able to... Oh, here's a different way, though. I have not seen you go this way. Okay. You just came back here. Shit. I'm sort of just expecting there to be grapple points. So far, that is the case. And I haven't jumped off a ledge. We can actually just catch up with you. Okay, chasing. So maybe there is a way to maneuver you into a spot where you are in the bell room, but we can also just chase you down. This is such a strange encounter. I'm enjoying it, but it is totally unexpected. Here you are. I see you. Do you see me? You're the purple monkey, which means you're the scene monkey, and you're in the dark room, so it means you can't see me. And so we win. Folding screen monkeys. Out of my game, dorks. What the actual hell? Is that Kuro? No, that's somebody different. Oh. They only sought to keep me hidden. Let us meet at the inner sanctum. The divine child. Is that who we're meeting? Have I been here? That actually was a boss. One that gives a memory. The folding screen monkeys guarded the Hall of Illusions and befriended the divine child of rejuvenation. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, and we get a new ninjutsu? Puppeteer. I love the artwork there. Ninjutsu technique that manipulates the victim like a puppet. This technique temporarily forces one who should have fled this realm to remain. A puppet moves on behalf of its master, but its strings are designed to snap. How is that supposed to work? I really have no idea, other than it sounds like we get to sort of mind control a corpse. What? We'll have to try it out. But let's go and grab our sculptor's idol first and foremost here, as I guess we are about to meet the divine child here at the inner sanctum. I wonder now if this is who was talking to us through the tapestry. I think that might be what's going on here. That would make the most sense. Also, what the hell was that? Maybe that's how we transport out of here. We'll go in just a moment, but I do want to take a quick look around to see... Is this supposed to be... There might actually be a thing up here. Okay, let's not go into a new area just yet before we talk. I thought at first maybe that this might be like the real life... A real life version of sort of the illusion that we just... Where we were taking on the folding screen monkeys. But it looks like a different place. It's its own location here. Secluded and isolated from everything else. And perhaps, maybe, this is going to be the door that opens from the other side. That goes back to the main hall. This is absolutely gorgeous right here. Look at this. This is beautiful. You are definitely not Kuro, but maybe you're related? Divine heir, divine child. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be any sort of a familial connection, or if this is just some other sort of connection. Your outfit, though, with the gold. Great outfit. This game is so distinct looking from the Dark Souls games, but it is just gorgeous. What do we have over here? Is that a flower you're holding? I'm so curious when I'm looking around a new environment, wanting to see some of the details and also thinking about what the backstory might be and the history. All right, let's talk. I'm wondering what you have inside that. This is another. I want to look at this case, actually. The remnant being in the way is a little annoying. I want to look at this, because I'm wondering if this is a weapon in here. I love this carving. Very cool details. Yeah, I wonder if this is a weapon in here. Could it be the Mortal Blade? Let's find out.
何故参られたのですか。
不思議りを求めに。
抜けぬ刀とご存知か。
ああ、
抜けぬとは抜いて帰った者がおらぬということ。それでも試されるのですか。
Never mind. Nah. Changed my mind. You know what? Are you kidding me? We're in. We are in all the way. We are shinobi. Show me a blade that can't be drawn. I will show you otherwise. Maybe.
抜こ
そうですか。わかりました。覚悟が終わりならば改められよ。
Oh shit. Uh-oh. And we're dead. Try to tell you.
なぜ皆死を厭わぬのですか。
The shake of the head there, like, I tried to tell you. It can't be drawn. That's okay though. I'll res you.
あなたは
Or is it Kuro resing us? Because you're actually surprised.
その右目流因の呪いを受けているのですね。
Oh, the curse. The curse is what
う。
she's
不思
calling
議
it.
り。確かに。もらい受けた。
Oh my god. That is so cool looking. We just needed to get a little acquainted with the weapon, and now we're just ready to go. There it is, the Mortal Blade. An Odachi, capable of slaying the Undying. Do we actually have a new weapon now? What the hell? Its Crimson Blade will take the life of any who dares draw it. No, this has got to be a special thing, right? Without the power of resurrection, one could not hope to wield this weapon, which allows one to defeat even infested beings. Maybe not. Maybe this is what we're supposed to use, not just on... Because I was thinking the Mortal Blade might just be like a key item that you just use against Genichiro. Or something like... Or some big enemy, some really important enemy that's just like... You can't actually beat the boss without having, you know... The item that puts them to death for good. But maybe we can actually use this against, like, the centipede Undying dudes. Long concealed within Senpo Temple, the blade is inscribed with its true name, Gracious Gift of Tears. Super cool. And are we just wielding this now, or do we have two of these? We'll check that out a little more closely in a moment. Let's keep talking.
あなたは流因の巫女に仕えるお方なのですね。
おう。
何故不思議りを求めるのですか。
戦況に竜の涙を手に入れ、不死立ちを果たすために。
なるほど。読んだことがあります。流因を断つ術があると。
うん。
つまり巫女は流因を厭われておいでなのですね。
そうだ。
巡り合わせとはいいなものですね。私は越智の巫女たちの一人、死なずの愚道者たちが作り上げた偽りの流因を持つものです。
巫女たちと。
False Dragon's Blood.
まともに育ったのは私だけ。
The only one who survived the process.
ここに眠っています。
そうか。
不死を断つことが正しいのかは分かりません。 なれど流因が人の生き方を歪める。それを憎むのは私も同じ。巫女の忍びよ、私もあなたの一助となりましょう。お手を。
なんだ。
北条を。
Hey, we got some rice. Okay. It immediately makes me want to go back to the lady talking about the rice, but let's read here. Rice that spilled from the palms of the child of rejuvenation. It's actually just an item as well. Gradually recovers vitality for a time. You know me, I love that gradual healing. Even in falsehood, the power of the dragon's blood brings a bountiful harvest. Even in falsehood. Rice is precious, the flavor grows richer with each bite and is sure to raise one's spirits. I say that about the gradual healing. It hasn't been as much of a thing in this game, but when we played Dark Souls 3, we were doing a miracle build and we had all sorts of gradual healing spells and abilities on our chimes that I could not get enough of. Much to Twitch chat's chagrin at times. So even in falsehood I'm starting to maybe see a little bit more of the distinction now between the dragon's heritage versus the rejuvenating waters. She mentioned something about the fact that it was like a false dragon blood, almost like it makes me think of like Seath researching in the Duke's archives, trying to find the secret to immortality and ending up finding this perversion of a perverted form, and this is kind of a similar theme here. There's like the rejuvenating waters is essentially an offshoot of the dragon's heritage, but it's manufactured. It's not the real deal. That's the gist I'm getting, at least.
これは米か。
はい、お米は大事と存じます。噛めば噛むほど甘くなり、元気も出ましょう。
Tastes better the more you eat it. Is this a one-time? It does look like we only have one. Maybe we'll get more. Probably we'll get more. Let's keep talking.
巫女の忍びよ、ようこそおいでくださいました。
Request more rice. You said it tastes better the more we eat it. Can we have some more?
すみません。
I'm fresh out, huh? Okay.
お米がまだ実っておらぬ
Not
のです。
yet ready for harvest. I see.
豊穣の頃にお授けしましょう。
All right, sounds good. Glad to know we have a spot to come back to refill our rice. Very, very
さ
interesting.
ようなら、巫女の忍びよ。あなたの行く末に豊かな実りのあらんことを。
Thank you very much. You have been very helpful. And I want to look a little more at this Mortal Blade. I guess we've already read this part. The question is, how do we use it? Are they going to give us a tutorial message here? Because we still draw Kusabi Maru by default. But it does seem like we have the Mortal Blade on our back. The question is, how do we use it? The question is, how do we use it? There's no place. There's no spot in my equipment to change weapons, right? So maybe it's not... Ooh, wait a second. Wait a second. Here we go. This might be the way. It's actually a combat art. The Mortal Draw costs 3 spirit emblems. With the flash of a sword, the blade slashes through enemies, leaving a reddish-black, noxious mist. The seeping mist extends the range of the blade. A technique using the blade that cannot be drawn is a feat only the Oathbound of the Divine Air could achieve. And so we do L1 plus R1 into an R1. We can draw the Mortal Blade and cut through enemies with an extended range sword attack. I really want to, I mean, this is a combat art, so we do actually get to use this just in the normal flow of things. It's not just a special one-time thing against certain enemies, or particularly powerful enemies. We also have this puppeteer ninjutsu, which we need to find a way to try out now. Maybe let's go ahead and put that in here. And I'll have to think where we can put that to use, but let's switch this to the Mortal Draw. See if we can do that. We have so many ways to spend spirit emblems now. Let's actually rest and refill our emblems. We got a memory from that. God damn. I was thinking it felt like maybe a minor sort of encounter, since there was no death blow. There was no like death blow counter or icon above the boss meter. So I was thinking we might get our 4th prayer bead. We got another memory. Our attack power is going up. Folding screen monkeys, holy shit. Didn't even have to use any snap seeds either. The halls of illusion lie on the threshold betwixt life and death. Love that word, betwixt. Departed souls of the divine children drift and sway, taking shelter in the monkeys of the temple. Such is why the divine child of resurrection speaks of them as friends. Curious. What a curious, what a very, very peculiar and odd encounter. But we have 5 attack power now. Let's go. And I'm hoping to see that this door leads to the other side. The inside. I think it's leading to where I was hoping it would. It is leading exactly to where I hope it would, because there is our sculptor's idol over here. Excellent. So now we have made the connection into this part of the zone. Okay, cool. So that mystery, I was on, if we hadn't gone there, if we hadn't gone back to the folding screen monkeys, I might have started doing some investigation outside to try to find some other way to open that door, like somewhere on the roof or maybe down below, like there was maybe some entrance that I had overlooked, but that does not seem to be the case. Okay, so we have some rice now, so why don't we make our way back to the old lady. Let's find our way back there, and I just need to remember where I am. I think it's back... let's look out this way. Still do not have a fully clear picture of where I am in this place. Is it just down here? No, this is like... This is how we get down from the pagoda. There's the demon's bell over there. So where exactly... Hold on, I might need to take a minute here and find my way back. Alright, now we're talking. Now we're in the spot. And we're just gonna run on through, right? Just gonna quickly run on through. Don't mind me. There's some arrows to dodge, I think, but it's fine. Everything is fine. I forgot I needed to go around here. Everything is fine. Don't mind me. Just hang out a second, wait for some shit to de-aggro, just so we don't have arrows flying in our direction. I think that's probably good enough. Question mark? I think we're good. Hey, I got some rice. Are you interested? I wonder if the other being dried is the rice. Is that what she's talking about? The fresh one is over there. Or maybe we just bless her with rice to get more of the story. So let's do it.
米だ。
It's some damn good rice.
ありがたや、ありがたや。お告げを頼む。
Munch, 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 munch. Not. Oh. Oh. It's starting to make sense now.
生ガキを欲するならば、タコ揚げ、くぐつ回しで、タコ揚げ。くぐつ回しとは。
Wolf, come on. Wolf, buddy, use your. I know you're a shinobi. I know you're only. You have one mode, and it is fight. It is stealth. It is shinobi mode. But we must also put on our thinking cap from time to time, and realize we now have a way to do puppet work. We are now the puppeteer. And there just very conveniently happens to be an enemy right by the kite that we can control. So, okay, let's go back to the kite and try this out and see if we can, what can we do? We've never used the puppeteer ability yet. So let's try it out. Let's go to either one of these idols is fine. We will also quickly check in with Kotaro, but I don't think there's going to be anything new with him. But we will just be sure. I hope I haven't screwed up his quest line. We're gonna go back to the beginning, though. So that remnant, try controlling. It makes sense now. We're supposed to do something. I'm not exactly sure yet if we're the ones going to be in the kite and we're going to control the other guy while we're on the kite and we're being flown. I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but we're going to see here shortly. Just checking with you real fast. We still can't spirit you away. I don't know what we have to do in order to... We'll see if that falls into place. Maybe some of these quest lines are just a matter of time. Some of them might be a matter of having the right ability it looks like is going to be the case here with the puppeteer ninjutsu. Okay, I guess let's give this... Oh, those guys drop wax as well. Sweet. Let's make our way down here and see how this works. Okay, so now what? Now what happens? You are our little buddy, and you just start flying the kite? Okay, and now we need to go up there? Is that what we're doing? Are you just gonna hold this for us permanently? I think that might be what's going on here. And so we just need to head back to where we were with the old lady. And now that kite is going to be a grappling point? Am I missing something? That feels like what we're supposed to be doing, but I don't know if this has a... Let's find out. It feels like it's one of these things that doesn't actually have a time limit, or at least in this particular instance. Maybe normally when you're controlling the puppet, it runs out after some time. But in this case, maybe because of this particular... the fact that we're using the kite, it's just going to stay there until we're able to use it. I was not able to get up here very easily before, was I? I had to kind of resort to using this, so I guess let's do that. We're going to have to warp anyways, aren't we? Or does it screw things up if I warp? I guess we'll find out. We can always just come back here and do this again, right? It's just costing us spirit emblems, which is no big deal. So we can just look, we can take a look out here after we warp to see if it does reset. Maybe it does reset, and you actually have to make your way. I accidentally went to the temple idol. That was a mistake. Meant to go here. It would actually make more sense if this reset, wouldn't it? This doesn't feel like a FromSoft thing to just have something that's permanently there. Except it is. Okay. Let's warp back to the old lady. Is that the spot where I want to be going? I think that's... Unless there's somewhere else. Let's just go back there and see. Okay, so there is the kite, but maybe we actually need to be up even higher. Maybe we need to get up into this tree right here like we were before. And that's the use of this. I did not realize there was a... never mind. I guess I gotta go around this way. Here's the grappling point I was looking for. Then we go up here. And then there is a grappling point. And that takes us all the way over. Oh my god, we really grappled. Boy, the amount of torque that you can generate is kind of absurd. We got some more snap seeds. 2 of them. There's going to be more illusions at some point, right? That feels like that's going to be a recurring theme with as many snap seeds as we have. But it also, so far, has not felt like they are required by any stretch. I don't know. I'm guessing they would have been able to dispel the terror-inducing monkey phantoms in that fight. But we were able to also just fight them. I'm supposed to just keep going. Just keep following. And going with the flow. I don't think there was an item that I missed there. Alright, we are now in territory here where maybe the snake is going to be finding us. Because there's this. Maybe we're going to be connecting to Sunken Valley as well? Is that where this is going? Supposedly we're finding the fresh fruit, though. And there is a sculptor's idol. Okay. Supposedly the fresh fruit of... We'll go ahead and rest here and get our health back. We are at the Sunken Valley Cavern. We actually are in... It's still part of Senpo Temple, but it actually does connect. Let me look at the map here, actually, the antique map. That does make sense that there is some way through, because we're kind of over in this direction now, right? We're somewhere here-ish, and there is a connection here that goes through to the Sunken Valley. I was kind of wondering, it felt like maybe that... I just needed to look at the antique map again because I wasn't sure exactly where the overall layout was. I meant to rest. Why did that... Did I press the circle button by accident? I must have. So... Oh, there's a person to talk to here. There is a person to talk to. I might leave this for now. I might leave this for now because this does feel like maybe this is going to be its own sequence of events. And I don't know that I want to delve into that quite today. Let's very quickly, now that we've solved those two, the old lady with the rice was directly related to the kite mystery. So both of those are kind of checked off our list. I'm also, we have obtained the Mortal Blade now. So I'm very curious to talk with, go back and do some... Oh, wow, the Inner Sanctum is listed as an important place. Cool. Let's go back to Kuro's room, though, and do some checking in with... We've had a very important sequence now, meeting the Divine Child, and let's get some dialogue updates from our friends and let them know. We've got a Mortal Blade now! We are rocking the Mortal Blade. Look. Look what I got. Severing those immortal ties. We are one step closer.
エマ殿に桜の木のことを聞きました。
おう、どうじゃった？
Oh, there's still this, right?
その桜は床桜と呼ばれる。タケル様が宣教よりも
I don't know where this is still.
桜ですが、今はもう枯れて残っておらぬようです。
そうか。
ですが、何者かが床桜の枝を倒り持ち去ったと言います。
誰がそのようなことを？失われたものはどうにもならぬな。持ち去られた枝にしても今は手がかりがない。先に他の子を集めることにしよう。
御意。
Okay, I guess we are putting that off for now. So it's not something that I need to act on immediately. It's the tree maybe is not even there anymore, but there is a branch that somebody somewhere has, but we don't know yet. So that's for later.
狼、その背中の刀はもしや。
不思議にございます。
それが死なぬ者を殺すという刀か。
はい。千宝寺の越智の巫女より授かりました。
越智の巫女。
千宝寺の者たちはそうを捨て死なずの探求に。
Yeah, trust me, it was fucked up. You don't want to know
その末に生まれた
any more than that.
偽りの流因を持つ者、それが越智の巫女たちです。
偽りの流因、そのようなものが。待て、巫女たちと言ったか？
はい、多くの越智の巫女が作られ、されど生き残ったのはただ一人にございます。
流因はやはり人のありようを歪めてしまうか。不死立ちなさねばな。
御意。
As if we needed any more motivation to do what we're already planning to do. I wonder if that's what there were those depictions of others in the room with the divine child. Maybe those were the other divine children, but they looked a bit older. Not sure.
宣教に至るための子集めも進んできたな。
Have I?
狼よ、引き続き頼むぞ。
Have I? So, I guess is it this, the information that we're tracking down? Like the notes and whatnot? So this looks like this is all review, I think, right? Now we've gotten through the new... So we've got the Sunken Valley in front of us. We've got the Ashina Depths. Yeah, of course, the well that we awoken. We did this before, right?
そう言ったの。それはステローの奥に、そこにその穴。はい、取りよく試しに。わかった。
We'll do that at some point as well.
床桜は枯れ。
はい、ですが。
失われた、持ち去られた先に。
御意。
Okay.
行くか。狼よ、頼んだぞ。
は。
So just a little bit of an update there. Nothing too crazy, just keeping Kuro apprised of what's going on.
狼殿、よくぞ参られました。狼殿、ほんの少し眉間。
This is still the same. Okay. We don't have any gourd seeds. Might drink with her at some point, just because we've had a drink with the sculptor as well as Ishin. Spread the good cheer around. Let's see. We did find the Tengu at that one place on the way to Sunken Valley. Are we still able to go over here and talk to Ishin? Does he kind of appear in both places? He does. So he's kind of, I don't know if he'll acknowledge that or not, but he is kind of moving around the world, existing in multiple places. In terms of, you know what I'm trying to say.
それが不思議りか。赤炉抜けぬとは。奥の院の巫女が言うには、不思議りは抜いた者に死をもたらす刀。お主のようなものでなければ扱えぬ代物か。不思議りを抜き、その赤き刃を見たとき、私も一度死にました。そうか。赤き刃がな。のう赤炉。不思議りがあれば、本来死なぬ者をも殺すことができる。まこと恐るべき刀じゃ。そうは思わぬか。何がおっしゃりたい。その刀がお主の手中にある。何を切るか。よく見定めてから抜くことじゃ。
Really trying to impart upon us the weight of our responsibility when it comes to the Immortal Blade. We have the opportunity to give another drink if we wanted. It does seem to open up some very interesting dialogue, but we're not going to do that. At least, not until I find another source of sake.
行くか、赤炉。ではな。
Okay, let's go ahead and just quickly check in the next place that we might deal with, since we are at we're at a good spot here again in terms of we just netted our next skill point. So maybe we will give a look again here to this Demon's Bell, because otherwise it feels like we have now completed the big major objectives in Senpo Temple outside of whatever this is. So maybe this will be what we do next, but I do want to quickly read this and just remind myself what the text of this said. Make sure I'm in the spot to read and not ring. It says, do not ring this bell. Inviting misfortune is an act of virtue, but only the stoutest of hearts should ever consider it. Who knows exactly if this is supposed to be more of a late game sort of challenge or if we're meant to do it right now, but I think that is something that we will probably try next time. We still also have the two big objectives, or the two big zones now in front of us, Sunken Valley and Ashina Depths, and we will be thinking about those in due time. This is such a great game. We were able to defeat the folding panel monkeys. What frankly a very bizarre scenario. It's really hard to call it a boss fight. It is one of the more, I know they do try to be creative. Miyazaki does try to be very creative at times with how these boss encounters work. And that one was definitely, I didn't hate it, but I also am not sure I loved it, just because at first I thought it was going to be this thing that made you feel clever in terms of, oh, we're going to outmaneuver and outposition the monkeys. And it ended up feeling like we just sort of lucked into finding them. Like, oh, this monkey is now directly in front of me after I was running around wildly. So I guess it is what it is at the end of the day, and we have another attack power, we have a Mortal Blade, and we now have a bell potentially to ring. So I think that's where we're going to wrap things up for now. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.